Hello everyone, sorry we started late because my iPad whole setup situation's being weird. Oh no, and now it's blinking, I don't even... Oh, hold up, let me just test that it's working. Okay, it's working. Hello to everyone, thank you for waiting. Welcome into the 10th stream of Montai City. The fact that we're hitting like double digits with a series is crazy to me, given that I have a track record of stopping at like 2 or 3 most of the time. But yes, we're here, we've made it. Hello to Jaden, who was here hours earlier, as well as Ezzy, who was also here hours earlier. Thank you so much. Rai, hello. Kanashi, hello. That's very early for you. Wow. And who else? Oh, wow. And Alex, hello, welcome in. Happy weekend, everyone. Happy Montai City building stream again. Now the software decides to work. I don't know what's gotten into it. But just in response to Jaden saying being as late as Fletch, no, we should be as late as John, because Fletch is always on time. John's the one that's always late. Oh, also, sorry, I did like an incorrect greeting. Welcome into the new tenant, Rai Manora, who is moving into a new house soon, I believe. Congratulations. I would like the biggest room, please. Thank you. The one with the toilet, preferably. Oh my. Has it already been a month? Rai, thank you so much for renewing? I don't know what's called on YouTube. Thank you for doing that thing. We appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sound effects, enjoy the bonus streams, of which there's one coming this Wednesday, by the way. So if you are also a member, we'll be checking out Tales of the Shire as someone who has never engaged with Lord of the Rings content. Which, by the way, if anyone here is into Lord of the Rings, I saw an ad yesterday on the way home that there's gonna be like a Lord of the Rings, not musical, but like, you know when orchestras play music from a series? There's gonna be one of that happening in Singapore. So that's gonna be interesting. But yes, so let us get into what we've done since the last round. So on stream last time, we were working on this actual structure, which is the main train station of West Isle. Just as a recap, this is Montai City inspired by Taiwan. Sorry, specifically my travels to Taiwan, so it's not like a replica. It was just whatever stood out to me. We've been working on the first main city area, which is here, West Isle, and narrowing it down further, we've been working on the train station area. So previously I left the structure the way it is, and in the last 2 days I've actually been going around and adding a lot more detail to stuff. It's not finished, it's nowhere near finished. But you may notice that there is this giant structure here now, made of a single building that I've just duplicated multiple times. But the idea is, if I bring up this. So this is an update of the plan that we've done previously on stream as well. If I zoom into here, okay, good, it's working. So we are currently working on, let me use like a bigger pen, maybe. My set. Here we go. And then we increase it. Can you see that? Oh yes, good, we have a cursor now. So yeah, we're currently working on this lime green building specifically. And the mall that I'm gonna show you is actually here, this portion. So it's supposed to be integrated with the whole like train station development. And eventually we can tie it with like bridges to even more development. That's why I'm calling it a mega development, because it's one of those buildings that just never ends. We should actually look at the development. Although I don't know whether or not it's on Google Earth. But yeah, so I took I think this is one of the police buildings. And using Move It and all of the extra tools that you can use, we created this. So it's sort of symbolizing like a giant mall that is directly tied to the train station. But I didn't want it to just be a single block of like cube, you know. So we kind of created these shapes. I did have to go in and place all of these things because underneath, I should just show you. Oh my gosh, it's a disaster zone on the inside because you can see all of these extra like stairs and stuff. So what I did was create like a false roof to make it look like a structure. As well as here. So over here, if I can detail it over time, this could be like an open plaza area that, you know, some malls have that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm being mindful of not like the fact that I don't know how many props this game allows. And given that this is only one area in an entire map that we do want to build up, I'm trying to balance enough detail and leaving like enough props for other places. So for now, this is what I have, but I do want to work on this a bit more today. Specifically with what we had in the poll, I think we'll be building it somewhere here. And it seems pretty universal that everyone... Oh no, someone voted against like the amphitheater. But yeah, I think what we're just gonna do is a sunken kind of public space here. And I will still incorporate the like bicycle route in it, I guess. But so I'm gonna end the poll because that's what we're gonna be doing. What else have I done since the last time? I think that's pretty much it. So we should be good. We should be fine. Okay, over on this side though. So I have, you may notice that we do have the lines on top of the, like the metro lines. They are a bit different from what I've previously done on stream. So for example, the purple line, which is not really even purple, it's like a magenta-ish kind of color on the map. I've rerouted that to go along the entire coast. Let me get my pen again. This entire line is now... Oh no! It's now going across the entire like length of the waterfront, whereas previously it kind of just stopped halfway. So I was like, that's kind of a weird layout. We changed that. And then I have this white line at the moment, which wasn't part of our plans previously. Because I just feel like we are going to develop this area into like a fancy place as well. And there's no easy way to get from the main station, which is here, to here without this white line that I need to add. So I haven't decided on the color for this white line, but it's going to be yet another subway line, which is, at this point, slightly ridiculous. But yeah, so that's just an update of everything we've been doing. What has everyone been doing this week? Has anyone been playing games? I have been having a stressful time with tech. Which I meant to bring this up like last stream, but we got distracted by Mr. Partner talking about him laying eggs. So my hard drives have just been dying recently, and it's not a fun time. I will get into it a bit more once we take a look at the main station of Taipei. Let me open this. Okay, here we go. Welcome, it's the map. Dora the Explorer is very excited. Okay, so once again, welcome. This is the inspiration that we're working with. This is Taiwan. And let's dive into Taipei. I feel like I have mentioned this before, but so this is Taipei main station, this orange building, over here, right? So it may not look it, but there is, and how, oh, I don't have like a length or distance thing for scale. So basically, there is like a 1 kilometer stretch of shopping malls hidden underneath this entire area. It's quite ridiculous. Let me just, hold on, let me bring up the Google search. Taipei main station underground. So there's regional rail, there is the high-speed rail, there is the MRT, and then there are like malls that connect everything. Here we go. So open image in new tab. Okay, so that orange structure is this thing, right? And then you see all these things that say Y, Z, M, R. Those are all underground linkways that stretch up to 1 kilometer long. So it is ridiculous. Like I spent 20 minutes when I was first there, like walking through, I don't even remember where. Like I was staying somewhere, oh actually my mouse isn't very clear. I was staying somewhere here, like down bottom here, right? And I was struggling to find the exit, which was one of these M's. And the worst thing is not all of them have like lifts or escalators, so some had staircases. I had a suitcase with me. A suitcase? What does he think he is? Some fancy James Bond? Like I had a luggage with me. So it was just not a good time. Okay. But yeah, so let's catch up. What has everyone said? You are 40 hours. Oh wait, no, Jaden said something. Why isn't the sunken project a ship? I mean, let me hide this. We do have like this area that's meant to be like a port. So we could have like a shipyard or shipwreck somewhere there. You're 40 hours into Everdream Valley, and how is it? Because I am in this space right now of like trying different games. So we're going to try Tales of the Shire. Well, I've technically played Palia, but I've not done it on stream until like last stream. Can't get out of Palia as well. You're glad you were still able to get your data. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, the drive that failed that I actually had to send in for repair was my actual work drive. So all of my freelance work, all of the content I was filming for Mornington House, and a significant portion of like my photos that I've just been keeping are on that drive. But yes, they did say that we can recover the data. It has been with the repair shop for about a week, so hopefully we'll get it back soon. But yeah, it's not great because that drive is just dead. I had to get a new one. And then come to find out recently that a lot of my other drives were being a bit funny, so I had to spend an entire day just moving files so that I could like format them just to be safe. Which was not a fun time, so yeah. You've been having a blast. Hold up, did I miss? Yes, Kanashi. Weekend you went to a hag do? Hen do? So spend the week sleeping and gaming. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm in that space today. I slept at 2 AM yesterday, and then I woke up today and just like, oh, could not do anything. And I was like chatting to Misty earlier on her stream as to if she has advice for how I can actually consistently wake up earlier better, because she's always up at like crazy o'clock her time, given that she's able to appear in our chat. And she started a thing now where she's streaming at like 2 hours ago. She started streaming and she's doing this on weekends now, so it's like, yay, I get to watch her streams now. You've been having a blast playing Peak. I saw that you were doing that, so I've not actually like played Peak myself, but maybe I should try it. A quick Google says that City Skylines 2 has no hard-coded prop limit. Oh, see, but okay, it may not have a code limit, but I have a limit of my computer. I did get it like specifically to play City Skylines with, but I still am nervous about doing too much in this game. But we could always add it over time. It's like phase 1 is placing down the essential buildings, and then once the main developments are up, we can go back in and detail. That could be an option. Okay, but yeah, so it seems like we are doing an underground amphitheater thing, which, oh, I did not bring up my Pinterest. Where is it? Okay, I'm going to show this on screen. So it's window capture. Which window is this? I always get confused with this. I don't think it shows. Pinterest, here we go. Tada. Okay, so earlier on, like in the day, I went through just to get some references of what we can like design our public space as. This has been an aspect of detailing in City Skylines that I've struggled with, just because they always feel very flat. Like something about these designs when I try and do it in game just doesn't translate. So I'm hoping that this time round the project will work a bit better. So yeah, they're mainly, we can only work with existing like surface textures and whatever props that exist in the game. So I don't expect to be able to make anything too curvy, which is why, as you can see for most of these like examples, they're all very rigid and like square. At most, we could do circles, but I will have to look into it. But yeah, so amphitheater wise, I'm thinking something... Are we already stressed? Thank you, Jaden, for the random. You'll get lots of lag first, so you maybe know when to cut down a bit. Oh, but okay, but still. Because I don't want to reach a point where I'm like, oh no, the city is lagging. I have to go in and like delete stuff I've already done. Like even with our population, right? I've not actually been putting in the proper like number of citizens that the number of buildings would have represented, just because I'm so afraid of the game like slowing down, because I want this city project to last us years. And yeah, it's just I'm taking it slow, which is why we are at what, 10 streams in 8 months. That's how slow we're going with. Oh, actually this one's quite nice. I like this. Let's save this one. I feel like this structure exists in City Skylines 1. Oh, this one's good too. So, yeah, stuff like this. I don't know how successful we will be in the game when it comes to doing something like this. But the idea is that it's sunken with these sorts of staircase things. Hi, Gigi. Welcome in. Good evening. We are about to set ourselves up for a nightmare in building. So get ready. But yeah, so Sunken Plaza area, with these sort of like, the staircase plus the longer step situation, most of these public spaces have that. Ideally, if I have a way to do like an underground shop front area in that space, as well as have like a open space at the front that could either just be an empty space or a stage. Let's look at this one. This one's good too. So same thing, like you see how they always have these sunken things. Stripes and stuff I don't think I'll be able to do easily, but we could try. Depends how boring we want this stream to be. But we can consider it. And again, for context, we are working with, let me hide this space. So I'm gonna say like this area is dedicated to an open public space, which is enough. There's enough land. It's just how successful am I gonna be with executing is the question. So we're gonna give it a go. We will try our best. Oh, actually, and also, because Taiwan is very into like bicycles and stuff, I did want Montai to have an element of that. So going back to Cubby Cliff, when we first started, there are these like dedicated cycling lanes. They're not functional in City Skylines 2 because there's no bicycles, but I left it there so that in terms of the layout of the city, like there is space for it. And I'm thinking of doing something similar for West Isle, where the bicycle path actually like goes all the way to the transit node, and then there will be some kind of like hidden place where you can store your bikes or stuff. I saw like posts of that from Netherlands, I think, which is so crazy. Like the way they build up their infrastructure to encourage cycling is amazing. I will say, as someone who lives in Singapore, that is one thing that this place is terrible at doing, because they're currently trying to like build up cycling paths and stuff, and it's just not going well at all. The way they're designing it, it's like you'll have, oh my gosh, okay, never mind, we won't get into it. It's about Montai, it's not about this place. Okay, so good luck everyone. We shall see where we will go. The first thing I'm gonna do is actually, let's copy and paste this. Oh, I can't copy and paste it. Okay, let's try and remember what path this is. Because I built this at the start of the year, and I do not remember. Oh, actually, we've got some good, like, sidewalk patterns that we could use. I have a feeling it's one of the first few. Let's see, it will never be boring, you're talking to us. See, no, but once I run out of stuff to say, and then it reaches a point of, like, I don't know, I think maybe it's just when you're streaming, right, you worry that sometimes what you're saying is just not interesting at all. And my worry when I stream is whenever I reach that point where it's just I'm talking about what is happening on screen. That's when I'm like, oh no, am I just like not contributing anything to this stream? So, but I realize, because when I watch other people, I don't think about that. So I realize it's just one of those things that I just think too much about. Okay, but yeah, so let's see. I am gonna do, so there is this entire walk that I do want to have like the cycling lane in. Okay, we're gonna start with this area. Right. Then, if I can, okay good, it snaps. If I can do a nice gentle curve, 50... Okay, so it's like 30 by 30. So it goes this way. And my thinking is, I don't know how it's gonna work, but ideally this thing should go underground. And I don't know whether... Yeah, see, the game won't adjust the terrain for that. So this path can't be what I used to make that design. Sorry, I know we were supposed to focus on the amphitheater, but I do need this one section to be figured out before I can even start, because it determines where the amphitheater starts. So let's... Oh. I'm noticing that the modded, like, arrangement of roads and stuff is different from vanilla, because I don't remember that being here in in vanilla, but oh well. Okay, You just logged into your city skylines and you're about to hit metropolis. Ooh, lovely, lovely. I popped into Granny's stream when I woke up, and she said that her game has not been saving, which is unfortunate. So we haven't had a city skyline stream in a while. I don't know why it's doing that as well, actually. Like, that's kind of weird. So I hope that kind of fixes itself. Yeah. So I was quite enjoying seeing, hold up. Let me focus first. I was quite enjoying seeing Granny learn the game. So if volunteers, anyone would like to also start playing the game on stream, thank you. I'll watch. Okay. It's been 8 months. It has actually. So we started this series at the start of, like, literally the first stream of the year was this series. So I got back from Taiwan for the second time, like, in my life, at the start of January, literally a few days after New Year. So then after that, I like started this series as a way to kind of document, I guess, and remember my experiences and what I found inspiring about that place. So let's see. I hope this is gonna work. I hope this will work. English? What does it mean to speak sometimes? Oh dear. I'm definitely in like a groggy place today because of my whole sleep cycle. Yeah, it's not been great. And I want to be a morning person sometimes, in a sense of, like, life gets so much easier if you can wake up and just be like, oh, I'm ready to start the day, you know, as opposed to like, oh no, I'm tired, I can't open my eyes, my nose is dry, my eyes sting. It's just not, it's not great. Like, I'll have moments, where is the thing? I'll have moments where it will be fine, and then there'll be moments where I'm just like, I cannot do this. So anyone here an actual morning person who could advise on what to do? Okay, let's see. I think I'll have to put one of these, like, fake wall things. I will have to say though, like, this decor slab thing has been such a revelation. Like, look, this entire structure is created using all of those slabs. So like the little lines, and then we've got, oh yeah, I didn't show this bit. So I've been working on the detailing of the interior as well. So the idea is that the spaced out areas are like above the shops, and then the like tighter bit is actually where the entrance is. So you've got that visual indicator. And again, all of this, so like this black cube and all of that, everything is the slab. So this has been so good. I'm very happy with that this actually exists in the game. and then now there are these blocks that we can use. City Skylines 1 had it, but now someone has actually added it to City Skylines 2, where you can just put all sorts of things that generate the services you need, so you can make custom buildings and then fill it with stuff. So that's, again, another big plus. I do hope that one day someone's gonna make a mod where these buildings can exist away from a road, because right now they still need to be connected to a road in some way, and that's been a bit annoying, to be honest. Okay, you used to put your alarm away from the bed, so you have to get up and turn it off. See, so maybe I should get an alarm clock, because... Oh, actually, no, I could use my iPad. So, how I, like, wind down every night is that I do like listening to stuff in order to get to sleep. So I would usually leave either an audiobook or someone's stream on a sleep timer. And I do want it near me so that I can hear it enough. If I put it too far away, like, the audio effect isn't the same, you know. So, yeah, so because of that, my alarm, which is on my phone, would be there. So, actually, no, now that I thought about it, I will try the iPad option, because my iPad's on my table. So I'll have to get up. And I do all the things as, like, when I was setting up this room, I decided to get, like, the IKEA smart home, like, stuff, so that I could control my lights and stuff on my phone. So back then it was affordable because it was the simpler version. Now the one that you get is like, I think twice the price, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so I got that, and I have it set up so that it's like, in the morning, when the sun rises, switch on the lights so that there's light when I wake up. Because I sleep with the curtains and windows closed. And so I have that. I have it so that my aircon switches off, like so that it warms up the room, and all of that still does not help. I think I just need... Maybe I shouldn't sleep. Maybe I should just stay awake forever. I think that's the secret to a productive life. Yeah, I don't know. Like, oh, actually, wait, not this one. Let us use make yourself get... I don't... If you have a way to do it, Azzy, I will try your method out, because I don't know how to do it. It's a struggle. Okay. Photos. Oh, wait, what photos? Let's see. Hobbies and interests. Let's see. Oh, whoa, what is that super tall building that you have? Let me copy image. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't copy it. I should, let's bring it back to this screen. Here you go. And window capture. This thing. That should... Well, it was supposed to work. I don't know why it's not working. Why isn't it working? Window capture. Okay, I'll try on the different window then, I guess, game. Thank you very much. Not even game, OBS. How do I... Let's do this. Will you work now? The window capture does not want to work, even though it's selected as the correct thing. Okay, now it works. Okay, OBS. I see how it is. So this is Azzy's city. Oh wait, did I choose the wrong one? Let's try again. Oh no, okay, that's the resolution. What is this thing? Is that a rocket going off? I've never explored the, like, space center things. So that's crazy. Lovely, like, tall area. So your star fort is gonna be not in this area, I'm guessing? Because, like, where on the map would it be? I'm guessing this side? 169,000. That's crazy. The largest population I got in this game was on my first city, which was 250,000. And it was around the time that the game was still being optimized. So after a while, I just... like, it started just killing all my citizens. So 250,000 was peak. And I've never had that number since. So at some point, Montai will also be that. Ooh, how am I gonna... Okay, let me think this through. A lot of the early, like... We're still... I know it doesn't feel like it, given how long we've been playing this. A lot of this series and the projects we're doing are still actually very much laying down foundations. Because, like, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to design things. Like the train station, this was the first time we did the custom platforms. I had to figure out how to make it work functionally. And it's lovely that there are actually people using it now. And then same thing for like bridges and stuff. I've not done a custom bridge with these materials. So then the question becomes, how do we make it work? So right now, what I'm gonna try is to... Oh, no, please don't do the bridge one. Ground. Expansion elevated range. Uh-oh. Can I do a ground one without that bridge thing? Because it's going over the... Okay, I think this area will need to be one of those invisible paths, which I don't actually like using. It's a bit annoying to use, but we will work with it. So we have that. And then... Okay, can we... Oh my gosh, that was loud. Thank you for the random. Okay, so I need a way for them to actually walk this way. What can I do to... Let's create like a house or something. If we create a house... Oh, actually, hold up. me just test something. Ah, okay, no. See, I was hoping that these grass things could be used on rooftops, because as you can see right now, I want to put a garden here, but there is just all concrete. Like, I've been testing with a slab that is dark green. It kind of works, but it lacks texture. So I'm still seeing what we can do. But yeah, like grass textures are definitely a work in progress here. Okay. So I need to hyper focus for a bit, just so that we can figure out this area. What did I use here? I used that single road thing, which is this thing. Okay. That is minus 7.5. Okay. If you go any deeper, 12.5 I think is the... Oh no, I messed it up. Wait. How... Is this the point in which it turns into a tunnel? So all I need to do is do a tunnel. Okay, that's the point. Do this to make it look like it's becoming a tunnel, and then that's it. Like, it doesn't actually have to connect to anything. It's just where the bicycles would go to just be like, oh, we need to go into the parking area. We will go this way, and then poof, they're fine and good. Uh-oh, everything's going weird. Oh, that's bad. Will we care that it's not... Okay, wait. There we go. Smooth enough. Good luck to whoever's trying to cycle up the slope, though. Can you lay tile surface on the concrete blocks? I can... I can't use this surface thing, but... Oh, wait, we've got more grass things. I can use... where was it? There was that wall facade thing that I managed to download the last time. Don't remember where it is. Designer wall. So my thinking is, oh no, it doesn't work. It should work. I made it... okay, I think it will work, but I have to do it in a customized way. So let me just like place this down first. So I have to go in, and then... Oh no, it doesn't work. I think the concrete thing has to be a plain one, but the good thing is, this specific slab I'm using can change color, whereas that big one that makes up the train station, like this chunky one, doesn't. So at least I can choose colors. We can kind of design it in a way where it looks like a bridge enough. But yeah, so I don't know. This is the experimental phase of working with custom objects in this game, because again, a lot of the things we're doing in this series is my first attempt at any of this. So we're learning on the fly, everyone. Although I will say, so far, like, quite impressed with what we're able to achieve in City Skylines 2. This tool, as much as at first I was like, oh, I'm not sure about it, has been so useful to create stuff. Okay. Paste. See, so the whole, like, copying it over a few times to make it work, I love that. Okay, so that should be fine. Oh, okay, you know what? I have an option of how we can make this less ugly, let's say. So if I rotate one of these this way, just make sure it aligns with that. Okay, it does. Then, so we angle it off. So we add it as though it is a part of the design. I will have to adjust this like floor texture. Hello, shenanigans. Welcome in. Good morning. Welcome to an attempt at slabbing. I really hope that's an official term. Because I don't know. So we... Okay, like this. Oh, why are you glitching? Why are you glitching? Did I change the color of you by accident? I might have. Okay, so it's fine. See, it's fine. That's good, and then we just bring in one more to cover that little gap. And we should be okay. Paste. Ta-da! Okay, so slightly less ugly. Slab that we can work with. Then, just for now, I'm going to make it so that it connects this way. We will have to keep going because you can see there is a bit of a gap there. But the idea is solid. And then... Oh, I don't like that there is that water. Okay, this area will have to be adjusted as well. But if I use... Let's see. Larger piece, potentially. Okay. Let's use this one first. Okay, so we are essentially making ourselves a little bridge. Like this. Okay, and then let me say this can be... The colors don't really show, I'm realizing. Like, cause everything so far has been this, like, orangey color, which I've kind of decided I'm going for this color scheme for West Isle. So if you're wondering why, like, there's orange everywhere, it's because this area is going to be the orange area. Like, Cubby Cliff ended up becoming this grey and, like, dark red situation. So maybe every area will have its own signature color. So West Isle has become orange just by practicality, I guess. Okay, so then we take a few of these. I should have, like, Pinterest? Pinterest? I should have looked on Pinterest for bridge designs. Wasn't really planning on building a bridge today, I guess. Okay, paste. Right, so that is... Okay, you know what? I do need to look at it, like, bridge designs. Let's take a look at what we can consider as a pedestrian bridge. Pedestrian bridge. Short. Okay. So, I hope it's this one? Nope. Here we go. Okay, bridges. What fun. We need to find something that's low, but also looks interesting. Oh, actually, well, this one will be annoying to, like, build though, because there's so many lines. But it would fit. Orange is a good color. I actually quite like this, the first... Ooh, this is nice. The first city I built in this game, I ended up with a color very similar to that as well. And I ended up quite liking that color scheme compared to the other city, like, neighborhoods I was doing. So I guess orange is just meant to be... Oh, that's nice. Can we execute that this way? Let's see. Okay. I'm going to just briefly just put this at the corner. So we have, like, you can still sort of see what I'm doing while having that as a reference. Hello AJ, welcome in. Good evening. We're about to do some experimenting. Get ready. Okay. Oh, should we... Okay, that's maybe something shorter. I can see that working if we are able to do a sort of pattern. Okay, I'm gonna try. Well, that's the point of today's stream. It's to try. Okay. So... I'm just gonna copy this a few times over. Oh my, so many. Okay, good luck everyone. We're about to venture into places we've never done before. Especially when it comes to this sort of thing. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, wait. So if it's local... Can you... Oh no. Okay. So I can't do like an up-down design because it's not following... Okay, wait, give me a moment. It's possible, but very tedious. I could do it. Okay, we'll try one side. I don't think, like, I won't subject everyone to the entire process of this on stream. I think that would be a bit too much. But let's try a few so we can at least visualize whether the pattern makes sense. Okay, so that is approximately like this. You know what? To make life easier, I'm gonna spread out the sticks a bit more, just so that we don't have to deal with all of that. Okay, then inwards, like, okay, like that. So some of the sticks can be white, and then some can be orange. What is the... Someone can name the bridge if you'd like. Like, if you have an idea for what we should call this. Like this bridge, we can name it. Just because if we're already putting in so much effort into it, might as well just make it an actual, like, landmark of this area, you know? Or what I could do to make life a bit easier is I could have 4 different, like, positions, and then I can take turns copying each one, so that there's less of this custom work that we can that we need to do. Right? So okay, this one can go lower, like this. Okay, and then you can go a bit nearer. Ta-da! Okay, so there we go. We've got 4. Then let's say we can make it a wave. Right, so paste. Then we move this. Actually, wait, let me do... Oh. Okay, I'll have to do it like on a 0.1 because it's not really spaced out properly. And then copy this. We will take... What was it? This one. Copy. Paste. Bring this over. Okay, how's that looking? Would that actually encourage anyone to not step on this bridge? I'm not sure. So, we might have to consider the practicality of this aspect. I think I'll have to like straighten this part. But the rest of it... We'll say it's a society that knows how to behave. Broken piano bridge. They look like... Oh, actually, they kind of do. Okay. Potentially, the broken piano bridge. The off-key bridge. And then every time you step on it, like an off-key sound plays. That would make sense. Wait, which one are we up to? We are up to the tallest one. So then we go back to this one. Paste. Okay. Then we go back to this short one. Paste. And then you get the idea. It like keeps going, essentially. Then the color scheme can just be random mishmash of whites, oranges, and black. It's also the lighting. Like, the lighting makes it hard to see, but you can see there, like, that's the orange. That's a bit bright. Okay, you can also be the orange. What's piano in French? If anyone could help me with that. Because I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna also check on this bit. Copy this. Paste. Then if I rotate this way, okay. Should I make it the same color? Okay. So, I don't see this being safe. Like, if this was a real life thing, okay, I'll have to turn it the other way. I think it will have to be this way. Like, it needs to be high enough that people don't kind of climb up it, if that makes any sense. But even if they do... Say like that? No, but I don't like how it sticks out this way. Okay. Nope. So like this, that's the... Oh, nope. Not good. Not good. Okay. It's Windows XP. Was that a J? Oh no, it's Sam. Hello. Hi, Sam. Welcome in. Do you know the French of piano? Le piano. Apparently, piano is just piano. Is this one of those words that actually originated in like France? And then we're just like, oh hey ho, ye old English, it's now ours. Oh my goodness. How are we doing, Sam? We are experimenting today, trying out things that make life difficult. And on today's episode of trying out things that are difficult, it's custom bridges. Off-key bridge. We should have done this at a key. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. There is gonna be a like pier area. This area is gonna be inspired by like an area I really like in Kaohsiung called Pier 2. It's actually at like a pier key sort of thing. So we should have done that there. So, but I guess this will do. It's fine. Okay. I guess the good thing is, with all of these slabs and stuff, we could add it to the bridge. Like the floor of the bridge for, like, just an effect. Okay. Then... Oh? I feel like that meme where the person sips the thing and then, like, doesn't know whether or not they like it or not. Because at the moment, I'm still like, am I doing something that's potentially just silly? And then we have to delete everything. But then I see bits that I'm like, oh, actually, this might work. Like, it adds detail to the build. Okay, so copy this. You mean be part of the entertainment? Exactly, exactly. Our streams are made up of me talking apparently, nothing to do with the games, sound effects, and this. Oh, why is it in all caps? Does it work if it's all caps? It does. Okay. What? Amazing. Yeah, so that's apparently what the stream represents here. Oh, so I was watching Grey Noise TV again. So I mentioned him before. He does like City Skylines 2 streams. Technically on Twitch, but he like dual streams it on YouTube. So I watch on YouTube. And he's been doing words on stream, like for today's stream, and I kind of forgot about it. And now I'm just thinking like, oh, maybe we should add it as part of our. Whoa, this thing's huge. Okay, we'll use that as like a wall. Yeah, maybe we should add that as like a when I have a break or something, because I've realized, like, I'm trying to go back towards doing like 2.5 hour streams again, because honestly, I do not have time in my day to like stick with my 3 hours. Like, it messes up my sleep every time I do it. So I'm like, okay, actually, I should go back to what I said, which was 2.5 hours. And I've not been very good at like doing breaks on stream. So my thinking is, if I do kind of bring like breaks as a thing, we can have words on stream when it happens. So it could be like a midway interval for stream. Let's see, this way. Yeah, we could have like a midway point interval where I can just like drink water, because again, when I'm on stream, I'm kind of really bad at doing that. Drink water, can have a bit of like words on stream, then that will be just enough for us to get back into what we're doing. What is happening here? Why are you... Oh, okay, 0. There we go. That's better. Okay. All caps, oh no. We have to shout just like how Rai screams when she says run. Okay. Let's see if that is better. I'm wondering whether we try it at some point. Because, so, this was part of the conversation I was having with Misty as to my whole, like, I can't sleep properly situation. So, how it works for me is I find, after stream, so it ends at about, like, between 9:30 if I do a, like, 2.5 hour stream, but sometimes it drags till 10, because if I do, like, a longer stream, like, it can hit that. It takes me a while after that to then wind down. Sometimes I haven't eaten dinner, so I'll have to eat dinner. I'll have to, like, shower. I'll have to clean up. I'll have to just, like, tidy up after stream. And by the time everything is done, it's always about, like, 11 to, like, 12 sometimes. And then I'm not someone who just, like, gets into bed and falls asleep instantly. It takes me a very long time to fall asleep. And so there's all of that to deal with. And by the time I actually sleep, it might be, like, what? 1, 2, and then yeah, so that's why I struggle to like wake up early, I guess. Am I actually trying to add detail to a bit that doesn't need it? I might be. So yeah, and then I can't do the early streams like how some, like, you know how we were trying it for a while. I find that when I do that early stream, it really messes up my day if I don't sleep properly the night before. B, I definitely can hear that I'm like sleepy on streams. And if that's the only stream I'm gonna do for the week and I sound like that, I'm like, nah, let's just not even do the stream. Like I feel more, because I've always done streams at this time of the day. Like ever since I started, it was always as Rai calls it, the time when no one's here. The one that no one wants. But yeah, so I'm just so used to this time slot for streaming that I'm like, I can't really, I don't know. Like it feels right, but at the same time, I need to figure out how to not let it mess up my sleep, you know? Your phone has started auto-correcting you. Just lay your head down and go to sleep. It does not work. It does not work. I was so annoyed because the other day I was so tired. I was like in bed at 9, and then I was just like, oh, I was sleepy, so I was like almost falling asleep. By about like 10:30 or 11, I was in that space of like I'm tired, I want to sleep, I'm closing my eyes, but I'm just so restless that I can't sleep. And then I just couldn't sleep until 2. So I was like, what was the point? So even when I want to sleep early, my body just doesn't let me. Okay, you know what? I'm not doing this effect thing. It's too much. If after the main structure is done, I feel like adding it, sure, but it's not going to be the priority. Also, this thing is rotated the wrong way. Ah, see, that's why it wasn't working. Okay, sorry everyone, this is the bit where I need to actually make sure it's rotating properly. Because it will, oh my gosh, why does it not look like it's rotated right? This thing is wonky too. Ah, everything's wrong. It's all wonky. I was having this issue with the train station bit as well, because I noticed that there were some pillars that just were not aligned properly. But I've just given up on it. So it's like, as long as it's aligned enough, we're fine. Okay. Are you stopping your screen time at least half an hour before bed? I don't find that it's helping. Also, it doesn't help because, so, Misty suggested that I was like, oh, if you want to wake up at 7, which is what I was saying, you might want to try and get into bed by about 11, or like 10:30 to 11. I was just like, I end stream at 9:30, that screen time thing will not work. So, maybe it's just not meant to happen, maybe it's just not something that I can do. And I do feel like like, I don't have to look at the screen, but having some kind of sound makes me sleepy, and then I'll eventually fall asleep. When I don't have anything playing, when it's like no sound and no screen, I find it harder to fall asleep. Like, when I nap in the afternoon, it's always when there's like a stream playing and like my screen is just on and there. And it always, that is, the afternoon naps where I really just fall asleep. Those are the best nights, or like best kind of sleep. It messes up the rest of my like sleep for that night, but when it happens, it's so good. Okay. So what I just used was this invisible terrain leveling thing. I forgot where it's from. I think it's from that Discord that I was mentioning. Sully's Discord, I think. But you can normally get to sleep in about 2 hours. I feel like it takes me about that time. Like, it takes me an hour-ish to like start to fall asleep after I've gone into like light in bed. Hello, Joy. So going to bed early doesn't mean early in the AM. No, unfortunately it doesn't. Actually, yes. Now that, yeah, maybe I should live my life like you, Joy. Oh my gosh. I think, no, I'm being influenced by the YouTube channels I've been watching recently. Let me find his channel. Because I've been finding this guy's stuff quite cool. He's called Tatsuki. Just like normal vlogs and stuff. So he does like freelance videography. But he just runs a vlogging channel where he just like talks about stuff. His aesthetic and like his way he edits the video is lovely. So I've just been watching a lot of his stuff. Like, he gets up at 5. I'm not someone who's gonna wake up at 5, but I do agree that because of my whole situation with sleep, I do feel like I don't have enough hours in my day to get stuff I want to do done. And so that's why I want to change it. It's not because of that Gary V thing where it's like, oh, you will only be successful if you wake up at 5 AM every day. Like, I don't care about that. It's just, I know that there are more hours in the day that I could make use of if I get my sleep cycle in order, sort of thing. And it's not even that I drink like a lot of coffee or anything. All I drink in a day is 1 cup of instant coffee, like Nescafe instant coffee of all things. Not even like, I don't know, some espresso shot or something. My body can't deal with it, actually. Like, when in Malaysia, they have this very strong white coffee, Ipoh white coffee. And when I drink that, I actually get a fever. Like, I can't drink anything that's too strong. Okay. As it just flicked over past midnight. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, see, that's gonna be me tonight. That's just gonna be like me struggling to get to bed after that. Okay. So, for everyone here, what time? Like, so you know how everyone has their, like, that cycle of being awake? So, what time do you wake up? What time do you sleep? And is that your natural cycle, or is it that you do it because of work or school or stuff? Because when I was in school, and when I was doing like my full-time work, I did have to like just follow the usual schedule, and I find that I always become a zombie because it just doesn't work for me. I'm wondering whether I should just cover up this wall. Maybe by bringing it forward. Okay, you know what? It's fine. We will... I'm detailing, like... so much of this for just this little corner of, like... I don't even know what. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let us... adjust this. At this rate, the city will only be done in, like, 2070. Jeez. Okay, 1 more. Then I think that should be... Oh no, let's do 2 more to be safe. To lock this. I cannot tell if you are doing the global or not global positioning anymore. Yikes. Okay, there we go. You go to sleep around 12:30 to 1, you wake up at 6 to 6:30, and that's because of work. So, are you someone who actually functions on that amount of sleep, or are you being forced to do it because of work? Because if that was my routine, I would not be functioning by the second week. Like it just does. I feel like my natural requirement of sleep is about 7 hours and 40 minutes of actual sleep. So not just like lying in bed, sleep, then wake up 7 hours 40. It's like when I actually fall asleep and lose consciousness, that's when the counter starts. Weekdays alarms go off at 6 to 7 a.m. You go to bed around 1 a.m. How are you all functioning on 5 to 6 hours of sleep? I can't do it. As in, like, I can do it out of necessity, but then like I won't be functioning properly. You think you have to go to bed because you got stream in the morning? No worries, Azzy. Yes, please. On the subject of sleep, please sleep well. And we will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Azzy. We appreciate you. Thank you for sharing your city as well. We're loving that it's become a megalopolis? Megagopolis. Something. Okay. If you could, you would go to sleep somewhere around 2 to 4 a.m. and wake up at midday, but work in fears. Okay, but so that's about 8 hours of sleep. Right, so that sounds like closer to the amount of hours I would need to sleep, usually. When I was working, I would try and sleep at like 11-ish. And then wake up around like 6:50 usually. Like no matter where I've been, work, school or whatever, right? It's always about an hour to travel. Like regardless of where my work is. I guess it's just like how it's like in Singapore. But yeah, so I always factor around that amount of time and it tends to be okay. Okay, and then let's paste. There we go. Okay, so we've got this little like entryway area. Then you never said you were functioning. Oh my gosh. How do I hold up? Give me a moment while I figure out what's the best way to connect this up. I'm going to do size 3. Are you the same, like, depth? Let's assume you are. Fingers crossed. Okay, you look like you're the same. Here we go. Okay, and then... My goodness. So I've always seen those YouTube videos of like city skylines where people would like do the time-lapse thing of their build process. And those are the ones that are full on like detailing central. Never quite had the commitment to do that. This is the first series that I'm doing that I'm just like, oh my gosh, how do people have time in the day to do this? It's like, it takes hours to get anything done. And to be fair, I'm not like detailing to the same detail as them too. Like, they will go in full on with like every part of it detailed. I'm doing structures. And even then, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dying so much. Like, in the last 2 days, this mall took me 2 hours and it's not done. Like, there's no landscaping, there's no flooring. There's some bits that are still showing. Like, if we look here, like, that's terrible. Like, the inside of it is a structural disaster. Like, look at all of this. Like, what's happening here? Yeah. And so instead of actually prioritizing finishing like a project, I'll just bounce around and work on the next big thing. Which in this case is a bridge into a cycling area. Which the poll already said no one wants to see it. And yet here I've been for... How long have we been streaming for? Here we've been for an hour. Doing the exact thing that people didn't vote for. It's okay, we'll get to it. Amphitheater's coming. It's coming shortly. My gosh. Okay, but again, like, jokes aside, it is necessary for me to do this so that I know the space needed for the amphitheater. Because my thinking is this cycling path... Whoa, why is it missing? Hello? The cycling path determines the angle in which the amphitheater sits. And so if I don't have that here, I won't know where to start my amphitheater. Terrain, leveling, this thing. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Do I have a 1x1? Okay, good. Oh, I didn't lock that one. Okay. Copy. Paste. Rotate. And then let's try again. Try and get it to work. Here we go. What projects don't know that word? No, I feel like... Okay, I guess it's... You know what? The people on YouTube, the ones that actually post like videos of, hey, this is what I did, they are the 1%. You know, we shouldn't be comparing ourselves to them. Because they set an unrealistic standard of what can be done. And I'm definitely... Like, I do things up to maybe like the 60% and then get distracted and do something else. As you've probably witnessed from the streams I've been doing. Oh, no! I pasted them! I have to move it all again. Okay, hold up. We've messed up. Okay, so when I have found with this tool, there are two different copy and pastes. One is for the positioning of your object, and one is for the colors. I keep pressing the wrong one when I'm doing this. And so every time I'm trying to copy and paste the color, I end up moving my object again, and then I have to like reposition it. Which is fine for the ones that I'm just like replicating it over and over again. But in this case, this wall is completely different from... Okay, copy this. Whoa. Yep, that's exactly how I feel right now. Thank you. Was it Jaden? Yeah, that's not great. 2x1. And there isn't like an undo function for the position thing, which makes it worse. Oh my gosh, there's a pigeon. Do we see the... Oh no, I've just killed the pigeon. The pigeon's on the run. Hold up, where is it? Okay, wait, before we do this, let's save. Oh, what fun. It's Montai 10. 10-1. Crazy. Every time I did a City Skylines series in the past, I die by like the third episode. Okay, pigeon. Whoa, where is this pigeon going? Into the train station? Makes sense. What are you doing, pigeon? Okay, flying to the area that doesn't exist. Oh, were these the pigeons that we spawned the last time? It actually might be. Oh my. Okay. Okay. What's happening? I think we'll leave you to it, pigeon. I don't think we'll... Yeah, well, we won't follow you, I don't think. Okay. Anyway. Whatever that was. Let's continue. So, over here... If I place this... Copy this. Paste this. Okay. So all the way up till... Is it just me or it's not 90 degrees with the area? This thing's not... Oh my gosh, wait. Ah! It is... The worst thing is that the numbers are like not actually 90 degrees, so even if I want to follow the numbers to be like, oh, let's follow the correct amount, it's not right. Let's go here. Okay, better. It still doesn't look right, but I will go with it for now. Okay. Oh, I could just do that for like simpler tasks, I guess. That whole move it option. The camera seems to be too heavy. It could be a GoPro. Oh no, it's back. Oh no, it's not a pigeon, it's a seagull. Okay, I am just gonna put some bushes here just to make it look snap to the surface of object. Okay, so this one. And then let's do 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe let's move it a bit because that was clearly not positioned well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that little green space, that's good.
Big Ben
So,
shall now strike. Bim bom bim bom. Bim bom bim bom. Bom bim bom bim. Bom bim bom bim. Bom 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 dot.
Wow, that one hasn't gone off in a while. Hello, Hyena, welcome in. Welcome to... We spent an hour building this bicycle bridge. Not even a bicycle bridge, a bicycle underpass with a broken piano bridge. With, look, the pieces are still here. We've not even positioned them right. So, don't worry, you haven't missed much. And we're supposed to not even be working on this. Like, the pole went the other way, and we're supposed to be working on this area, not this. But we're actually going to pivot to that now. But how are we doing? Hope you're well. Let us pivot, let us pivot. Okay, so what we actually voted for was a sunken public space area that's hopefully going to be an amphitheater. So, if we could just try that. What I'm gonna do, actually let's save one more time, because I worry that when I do any terraining, it might destroy everything. This is the moment of truth whether or not I actually locked everything. So, minus 3 meters was it? Okay, so if I sink this in... Oh no, apparently that's 3 meters. Minus 1? Here we go. There. Okay. So that's sunken. So far nothing got destroyed, which is good. It's not actually sunken enough for my liking though. So let me... You know what's funnier is that I had this thing on the screen the entire time. Didn't even refer to it in the end. Like, didn't use it as a reference. It just sat on the screen. We ended up building something that doesn't look anything like it. Okay, let's go back here. I'm gonna look back at our saved stuff. Saved stuff, maybe? Where is it? Amphitheater. Okay. I'm going to aim for... Let's use this one as the reference. Here we go. If I zoom in. I hope that's large enough for us to at least get a sense of what we're aiming for. You're back from the vacation. You missed Wednesday's stream. Other than that, you're alright. I feel like you've been away for a lot longer. But it's lovely. Oh no, because I wasn't streaming the last weekend. Makes sense. My fault. I was absent. No, but it's lovely to have you back. Hope it was a good vacation. You were in that place. I do not know where that is. Let's actually Google this. Côte d'Azur? Côte d'Azur? Is it French? Apparently, it is a condominium complex in Singapore. No, it's the French Riviera. Ooh, fancy. How is the weather? Because this is like that interesting point of the year where it's like, it could go either way. Like, either hot or cold. Apparently in the UK, you're getting like fake autumn. Which is an interesting concept. And here too, like yesterday, there were no clouds in the sky, it was so hot. Today, it's been quite cold, but it didn't rain, so that was interesting. Okay, so I'm setting up the sunken area now. I am keeping this like border, so that there's a bit of greenery before we place down the stuff. Let's see. Okay, then if I Duplicate this again. Place one here. Okay, so you can't really see anything when it's transparent, but if you can see, like, there are currently different terrain leveling stuff. What I'm trying to do is create a little flat cliff. It won't be perfect, but it creates the sort of illusion of like, oh, there's gonna be something. And then we will put these, you know, that wall things we were doing earlier, to hide the effect, to make it look convincing. So the question then becomes just what level am I placing this at? So what's this? The -1. Okay. So there we go. Because I want it to be deep enough, as you can see from the picture here, it needs to be deep enough that it will allow for shop fronts and stuff to exist with enough headroom. The weather was hot, and in the end we got rain in the end. Okay, good. So we got some rain. That rain would be in the heat. Oh, okay, no. So that's not good rain. Bad rain. Ever thought of creating custom assets? I am so intimidated by the idea of it. Because for my business, I've been learning 3D modeling. But it's the basic stuff like cylinders and like flat geometric objects. Whereas I looked into how to make an asset for like a building. And there's so many things you have to think about the geometry of it. I'm just like, oh, I would love to be able to make my own buildings, but I would not know where to go. Or like, I think it's still a few steps too far for my current skill set. But in the long run, I would like to. What's this? Ooh! Oh, I didn't even notice these. Okay, that one's normal. Bricks. Okay. So this is just like an extension of this curvy one that I've been using. What's this? Vertical. Okay, these are just like repurposed other props, essentially. Which is kind of funny. Okay. What's this? Pillar. Vertical pillar. Oh, this one's quite nice. Actually. Bus stop. Interesting. There's a lot of... What is... So many things that are just part of this collection. And also, the thing with City Skylines 2 is the asset editor continues to be coming soon, inverted commas. They put out a developer diary 2 days ago, yesterday, where they once again confirmed that the asset editor is not ready, and therefore it's not coming out anytime soon. So, and it's been what, 2 years since this game was released? What fun. Isn't asset creating in Blender? It can be. Blender is one of the like options. I could not get my head around Blender. And yes, unfortunately, I think most of the tutorials online would be Blender. Like, I tried Blender and I got sick of it, so I went to other software. But it's like, for example, Sims. I used to know the person who does a lot of like Sims 4 custom content. And I saw how she kind of got into learning all of them. Like, whoa, there is not just the modeling of the shape, but there's also the baking of the textures and all of those things, and I just like do not understand it at all. Where are my like props? Ah, here, okay. There we go. This one, sorry. Okay. Blender's easy. Oh, you used to model cars. Okay, so other than that usual donut tutorial, right? What would you say is the best way to get into learning Blender? Like, you know what, like, certain tutorials allow you to progress a lot more than others. So it's like, when it comes to Blender, what would be the best thing to model to learn that? Oh, I will allow that because I actually agree with that sentiment. Yeah, no, the donut tutorial, it's like, I followed it, but it doesn't, like, I get so sick of it because it's just like, too many parts, too many things to remember, and then in the end it's like the stuff I'm modeling isn't even that like related to the donut at all. So I'm like, nah, doesn't work for me, unfortunately. Speaking of doesn't work for me, I just realized I can't use the thin one. I need to use... Because we're trying to hide this illusion of like the terrain changing, right? T4S2S2, I think. T4... Okay, no, it might be S3. T4... My gosh. T4S2S3. Okay, here we go. This is the right one. Oh, actually, that's S5. What's the difference? S3. Okay, no, let's use this. Okay. 270. 270, okay. Then we move this. Move up. Here you go. My gosh, my poor train that goes to like one station has been constantly going. The whole city is just living its life. Like, while we're just here slowly. I guess this is like real life. Okay, lock this. Watch theoretical videos like topology, how to use subdivision. Okay, yes, actually. That makes sense. Because it's like the technique focused. So it's like, at least you know the technique and then you can apply it. Because it's not so much that you need to learn. What I don't really, like, I think why tutorials on YouTube don't work for me, personally, is that they are very specific to, like, not recipe, but like, you know, today we are making this shape, like that specific shape. Whereas, and I know the intention is to be like, oh, by making this shape, you will learn this skill to be able to then do this. But my brain works more like I don't know. I only know what I don't know when I don't know it. No, wait. I only know what I don't know when I realize that I don't know it. Does that make sense? So it's like if I'm modeling something and I'm like, oh, I need to achieve this effect. What do I do to get there? Then I'm like, oh, okay, so I need to learn how do I use this tool. It's not so much a like, oh, I will model a donut first, and then I'm like, okay, now I remember that ABC is what was used to make the donut, I can apply it. Like, I have to work backwards almost sometimes. Okay, see, so this is what I mean by I needed the bicycle path before I could design the like sunken space. Because right now, this is actually providing the angle for the wall of the sunken space. Which I still feel might be a bit too high for shops and stuff. Like, that's not enough headroom for a shop. Actually, no, it's quite high, now that I look at it. So maybe it's fine. We shall see, we shall see. You learn most techniques that people use in 3ds Max and you convert them yourself into Blender. Oh, what was it? So when I stopped using Blender, it was cause there were certain like curves that were very, very tedious to do in Blender, but very easy to do in other software. So then I moved to Fusion 360. Then I was using Plasticity for a while. Now I'm using Shaper 3D. Fusion 360 to Plasticity, I found that it was easier. And then now that I'm changing to Shaper 3D is harder to like pick up again. But why? Like I decided to switch to it because it can be used on the iPad. And so sometimes it's more convenient to just do that. But of the ones I've tried, I actually like Plasticity the most. And it's a very like niche, like it's not a very commonly known software. And it's not really meant for like overly precise. Let's see. Like it's meant for sculpting. Not so much like precision engineering, which I guess works for me because I'm not doing stuff that it's like meant to be actually built in real life. So the actual like measurements of stuff don't need to be so specific. But yeah. So copy. Uh-oh, where's my block? Paste. Your knowledge in City Skylines is translatable because you can do block building. You know what I felt about... Like, I felt that when I was playing Planet Zoo. the whole... Because before I kind of went back into Planet Zoo on our streams, right? Like, I didn't really have 3D modeling experience when I was playing the game. And so when I was playing it, I was like, oh, I don't understand how this works. And then with the series we've been doing, that was after I picked up 3D modeling. And I was like, oh, I see how this, like, relates. Because the moving within a 3-dimensional plane is essentially just what, like, the 3D modeling space is like. This 90 degrees? Cannot tell. No, you're not. Okay. It's not quite... Oh, it's because I have it on 2. Yeah, so maybe one day, maybe when the asset editor is out in City Skylines 2 and someone has done a tutorial for it, I will use that as a basis to then try out making a custom asset. The furthest I've gone in custom asset making was in Sims 4. There was this specific object that were like slats. So essentially this, but like it came as an object of I think 4 or 5 slats in different heights, but they only gave it in 4 or 5 different colors. And I used it so much that I wanted it in every other color of the rainbow. And so I went in to make custom swatches of that object so I could use it. That's the furthest I've gotten to... Oh. Okay, this is very confusing. That's the furthest I've gotten into making custom assets for games. So... Oh no! Wait, why is it doing... There has to be a prop there, I think. Something... Oh, okay, I see. Makes sense. Here we go. There. Most 3D knowledge is fully translatable. The hardest part will likely be texturing. Actually, yes. I feel... So, the complications of geometrics in buildings, I feel like I will be able to pick up that concept fine once I've done it once. It's the stuff like the baking of textures, and then you know how it's placed into that complete flat lay look, and then you have to go into Photoshop and be like, oh, that texture needs to be this, and like, how does the game then read that this texture is the correct texture, the file size needed, all of those things. It's like, that's a completely different part of the modeling process that I have completely zero expertise or experience in. And so that will be the interesting part of trying to design something. But I would love to be able to make... like, imagine the possibilities if you can make your own shapes and stuff. And I would probably lean towards, like, modular... These sort of things, like modular blocks, but not just blocks, but fancy, like, curves, spirals, or, like, random... Because a lot of modern architecture these days just use those as the fundamental shapes. So if you have stuff like that in the game, then you can just like mix and match however you want it to serve your design, you know? Similar to what we're doing right now, I guess. Okay. So that is... Let me stretch out the wall a bit more. Copy this, paste this. Okay, we are at 8:30. So I mentioned this earlier, but I was like, we should probably have breaks on our stream, right? Let me see if this is possible. I'm gonna bring this up. I've not actually even set it up, so this is gonna be a disaster to try and do on stream. Hide this first. Let's see. What a shame if words on stream is only like a Twitch thing. It says Twitch or YouTube. Okay. Don't show it again. Okay, got it. Let's try. This one. Because I can feel my voice, like I need a bit of a rest. Oh, this... Okay. I hope this works. Oh, there's sound. There's sound. Help. Mirror link. Okay. Wait, what is mirror link? Browser source. Okay. Help, it's making noises. Let's try this out, everyone. Oh my, look at it! It's there! Hold up, properties. This is the wrong size. 2560 by 1440. Ooh! Oh my. Thank you. Yeah, pretty much that sound. Okay, I'm gonna pause the City Skylines music. I'm gonna save. So I just realized, like, I probably should go to the toilet if we're gonna have a break too. So, let's see if this works. I'm gonna at least stick around for the first level. So if you've never seen this, I'm pretty sure you've seen this if you've been on stream, but the idea is, it's like a game of jumbly, it's a bit loud. It's a game of jumbled letters, and you just need to guess as many words as possible in the time that they give you. So you just type in chat, and fingers crossed it's supposed to work. So let's see if it works. I'm gonna try. Let's see if this works. So here we go. So this is the idea of it. And then you just type in chat, like whatever words you can find. I do not see any words in this selection. Luckiness? Lucy? Is Lucy a word? Oh, okay, Rice one is working. Hyena's one did not work, so lucky is not a word. Oh, there's no K. Okay. Nicely? Nicely, I'm gonna type nicely. No. Oh, nicely is a word, okay. Oh, I know the long word. I know, it's this. It's not. I thought it was. How is it not that word? I feel like it must be unicycle. Maybe I just typed too. Okay, there we go. Amazing, I just typed too quickly. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. I'm sorry. Wait, let me do that again. Because it's a bit loud versus me. Okay, here we go. Sorry. So uncle's correct. Cycle, nice. We've got line. I do not see any other words. We might fail the first round. Yule. Is Yule a word? Yes, Yule is a word. So we need one more point to be able to continue the game, apparently. Yowl? Is that a word? We're not gonna make the first level. This is not good. Oh no! Help! If null isn't a word, I'll be surprised. Wow, null isn't a word. Okay, well, clearly, we are a community of not great vocab. Oh, this one's new. Funocracy? Okay, but yeah, so that's basically how it's gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna leave it again. We'll run again. I will have my break. And then we'll just let it play until I get back, basically. So, best of luck, everyone. I'm gonna press restart. And here we go. What is that first two words? So basically how it works is that the order of the words, right? It's like alphabetical order. So there were two words that started with C that we couldn't get at the start. Also, you know that locking thing, in case you've never played this game before, there are certain words that you may be guessing correctly, but it's locked behind that lock, so you can only guess it after it's unlocked. If that makes any sense. So, okay, let's see. We'll keep going. Let's go. Okay, we're getting very difficult words, I feel, compared to what I saw earlier on the other stream. Okay. There's definitely socks in this. I'm gonna go with socks. Oh no, Hyena went with socks. Okay. I mean, there's... No! There's something... There was definitely... I'm just gonna do it. Just cause why not? There was that on screen. Okay. Coco? Is that... No, there's only C-O? No, there's not enough C's. Ooh, Jaden, good job with oaks. I didn't see that. So there's a word that can be... Isn't cocker just like pool? There's a word that can be made with the entire, like, option of words. And I do not... I'm trying to get the long word. Because I'm like, what is that word? Soaks? Soak? Okay, soaks is one of them. I can't see the long word. Like, what's that long word? Koska? No. Oh, sorry. I misinterpreted the lock. It's that, if you're locked, you can't guess any words until you're unlocked. So it's not that, like, that specific word is locked. Unfortunately, Ascock was not on the list. Sock sack. Oh dear. Well, at least we're moving forward unlike the first attempt. Okay, so we've got Rai, Hyena, me, Jaden, me, and Gigi on the list. So thank you so much to everyone for playing. Yeah, we can do we can do stuff like this on stream. That's an option when we're just like getting bored of building. Oh. Okay, I thought it was gonna be animation. Mint? Mint is a word. I am in Nutton. Martian? Natian? Wow! Look at that! I did not see that word at all in the list. Well done. Well, I'm glad there's only one T, otherwise I would have guessed something that shouldn't have been on stream either. None! Amazing. I do not see any words. Atam? Oh, this is not going well for me. Mania! Well done, Jaden. I got mint. That's something. Okay, if we have one more 5-letter word, we can keep going. Unfortunately, I'm not contributing at all to this today. Main. I do not know what other words start with M-A. Mat? Mate? Manna! Wow! Did it work? I don't think it worked. It's fine. we're getting very tricky, like, combinations. Did I set it to like a bad level or something? And yes, I agree. I wish they'd showed us the words after the round, because like I do want to know what they are. Look at Rai with 107 stars. Crazy. Okay, continue we shall. Here we go. Okay. What? Fine. It could be caffeine. Although I think you have to say it just as that word. No, it's not caffeine. Or am I spelling it wrongly? Oh, it's Mr. Partner. Unfortunately, I don't think that word would be there. Canine. Wow. What is that long... Finance. GG. Well done. Where did you say that word? You're not even in my chat. GG, where are you? Oh, are you doing it from your phone? I'm guessing you're doing it from your phone. Okay. Cafe. Okay, there are actually some very obvious words. But I'm not seeing it. Cane. There's a word that's before C, like cafe. Acne. Oh, wow. I did not see it. Fiance. Amazing. We're in 69, everyone. Face. Okay, they're actually very obvious words. I just don't see any of them. Wow. Amazing. Okay, so maybe we just needed some warming up. Like, at least for y'all in chat. I'm going the other direction, actually. Wow, 2 stars. Amazing. Okay. So now we have Mr. Partner on the board as well. Well done. Let's see if we get duck egg in the next one. Ooh. Don't see any words. Oh, okay, so we need to be careful because now one of the letters is not real. So you will have to figure out eventually which one it is. Okay, so vend is an actual word. So V-E-N-D. I'm assuming B is wrong. Bine? Oh, wait, I'm not even typing in my chat. Bine? Envied. Okay, so B is the fake letter. So, form words that don't have V. What else would be? No wait, there's no B. Divine? No. There's not enough I's. Well, dive is a word. Okay, there we go. I got one. Need. Oh, Vine's already on the board. Bend. No words of B, unfortunately. B is the fake letter. I don't know what's that other, like, 6-letter word. Devane? Is that a also word? Yes! Devane and dine. Okay, devane works. So vein probably works too. There we go. I cannot figure out the other long words. Oh! Vein! Amazing, okay. Thank you. What are the other words? Interestingly, a lot of letters, like a lot of words can be formed with those letters, which I was not expecting. We're also moving very fast now. Now we're at like level 10. Interesting. Look at Rai with 140 almost points. That's crazy. Okay, I think there are other versions of like, this company does different games. I think one's drawing. This one's the easiest to set up, like, for break though. Oh, there's Rai. Does it work? Cry. Oh wait, it has to be 4 letters. Curry. Fume? Okay, let's see if fume is... It might be the E that's fake. I think E is fake. Mary. No, E is not fake, it's F. F is fake. Mercy. Does furry work? No. The game's not into furries here. Mercy? Mercy. Okay, Mercy's been done by Rai. Mary. Fairy. So F is fake. From that conclusion, because fairy is definitely a word. Wow, GG, amazing, Mercury. Is it in retrograde? I make that reference, but I actually don't even know what Mercury in retrograde is. The F. Oh, Ru. C-U-R... No. Is that a word? Oh. Okay, so yeah, it was definitely the F. Oh no, can anyone get another word? I can't. I don't have a word. Crime. No! I think crier isn't a word because it's I. Like C-R-I-E-R. Oh. Okay, well, we did 10 levels. That's something. That's a lot of progress. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I actually quite like this. We can do this again. For those of you who are streamers and like you've never seen this, that's the website. So you just set it up as a browser source, and then people type in chat. So if you ever want to do that on your streams, give it a go. We used to do this so much on Twitch, and I kind of forgot about it. Yeah. Okay. So breaks over. Back to stressing out about city building. Oh my gosh! Thank you for playing, by the way, for everyone. Good time for a break as well. I ended up not even drinking as much water as I was supposed to be, like, drink. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Right, so, before the break... Sounds like some TV show. Before the break, we were trying to decorate this giant hall, to serve as, like, a public space. So, yeah, we've done an off-key piano bridge so far that has only done like a bit of it. And then now we're trying to focus on what people actually voted for, which is here. Hyena, Mr. Partner will be leaving, no worries. Hi, Misty, how was your stream? I saw that you switched over into Sims. What were we doing in Sims today? That just makes me want to do, what do you call it? My Sims 3 living Melvin's young life thing again. Oh, wait, no. Right, so let's remove some of the trees first. Here. Okay. Oh, what's this? Now, how are we gonna figure out this terrain situation? Actually, wait. I'm gonna start with this part. This part, because this bit should also be flat. It wasn't Sims at all. You released that. Oh, see, I always get confused nowadays because I've stopped like the people who I watch streams of. I keep forgetting that videos exist, and then I'll just see something that they released. I'm like, oh, it's a new stream, and then forget that it's not actually a stream. Good night, Jaden. Thank you so much for dropping by and for playing and for always being here 7 hours before a stream starts. We appreciate your presence. Have a good rest. Have a good rest. And maybe you'll wake up early, given that you're leaving at 11, unlike me. Stream was great. You had 2 raids and over 30 subs because of Beacon Nick. Oh yes, I was there right as it happened. So lovely whenever Nick, when he drops his bomb of beacons, his beacon bomb. Does he have an actual term for his like his raid other than beacon raid? Because no, that's not special enough. It needs to be more. Needs to be more. Oh, why is it? But I have something there. Okay, we'll work with that. So do you think this is gonna be a long-term scheduling like time slot for you, Misty? Because I'm very excited that there's actually someone in a time slot I can watch now. Because everyone streams at like my morning, and most of the time my morning's like not the best time for me to be watching a stream. Because I'm always out and about doing stuff or like getting stuff ready that I can't exactly like sit and watch stuff. And then like the time that I stream and the time that Rai streams, and when we eat ice cream, anything else that rhymes? I think I ran out. But yeah, so like this time, the late afternoon to like night time, is the time that works for me to watch stuff, but then no one streams. So I'm very glad that there is now a Misty stream happening. You're very hopeful that it is. Okay, good. I have stuff to watch now. Yay. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, because your streams were always at like 3 AM for me. And so the only time I've ever caught your stream was when I couldn't sleep. So yeah, it's nice that we've got options. It's actually interesting why, like, okay, so Nick streams at like, his time slot essentially overlaps everyone else's time slot because he goes for like 9 hours. But he's the only other like big streamer. So there's Nick. Granny goes sort of into the afternoon, which is around the time I start being like, oh, I can sit and watch stuff. But usually I'm still doing work. But it's like this 4 p.m. to... Okay, wait, no. 4 p.m. for me is still okay because there's Azzy. After that, the only person that would stream is Rai. So, well, I guess unless I watch myself while I'm live, that counts, right? And then, like, people only start streaming again in the time slot after this one. So it will be like when Sarah starts streaming. I think Moxie sometimes I see goes live around the time that I'm heading to bed. So now I'm worried. I'm looking through my list just to be sure. Yeah, like TJ also streams morning for me. Oh, when Gigi does random streams, sometimes it's in a good time. So like your time is it for me? I don't know what time it will be for you, Gigi, but 4 p.m. for me, sometimes you'll do a stream. And then that one I can like sit in and watch. Yeah, I've kind of fallen off like chatting in streams. So I'm sorry that if I'm like, just as though I'm like disappeared from the face of the earth. It's just, I don't know, I can't multitask like I used to. Like, I feel like I've been trying to focus on just like doing my work to the point that if I try and chat in anyone's stream, right, I'm like not focusing and then I get distracted. And so usually I'll just leave it and watch. And then that's just, oops, page up? Oh, okay. That's the limit of how and at most I will like say something funny once or twice and then just like go back to doing my work. Which is much different from when we started streaming in like October. And I felt like I had time to actually go around and like chat more. Okay, that's sunken enough, I think. So into here, we shall put this. Go. Tomorrow morning we Coral Island, interesting. Coral Island is the one that Rai has done. I always get confused with Coral Island and the one that there's this, I think Sam does it, but I can't remember the name of it. It's the one that they have voice acting and there's a lot of talking. There's like a hidden magic community or something in the town. Is it Wildflowers, I think? Because I've seen another streamer do that, and hold up, oh my gosh, it's so far away. Okay, here we go. I've seen a few streamers do that now. Maybe it will be easier for me to stream it because then I don't have to do the talking. Because I'm not looking forward to the Tales of the Shire stream that we do, where I actually need to like speak. Like talk about everyone's dialogue. I'm like, oh no. Because what was it when we did? Paleo was bad enough. Like I felt like, oh no, I couldn't like I can't just click through it because no one like, maybe someone wants to actually see and read what is happening. Oh no, wrong. Okay, I think we just lost one of them. Okay, good. Oh, you know what random game I was like thinking of before stream started today, just on the subject of Rai getting a new house. It's the game called The Tenants. I played it when it was in early access, and now it's an actual full game, and I'm like, maybe we should play it again. Essentially, it's almost like Sims. You know that expansion pack where they had you like renovating stuff? It's sort of like that, and then you manage tenants. I don't know. Might be an interesting game to try. You really want to do Coral Island It has multiplayer? Interesting. Once again, it was one of those games that I played that I wasn't paying attention. So it was there, and I was just focused more on what she was saying. Okay, so here, I'm going to attempt... Give me a moment. Okay, I'm going to turn this to the same angle as... So this is 294. If I copy this, paste this... Okay, there we go. I want it slightly angled. Uh-oh. So that the chairs are angled as well. And it's like facing the way that you would come from the train station, which would make sense. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Maybe this angle doesn't work in our context. I'm looking at the reference picture and I'm just like, they actually didn't do much of an angle. Like if I bring up this one, there we go. See, it's actually just like flat. So maybe I should just do that, make life easier for myself. Good night, GG. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you for contributing your Mercuries forward on stream. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to, I will reset. We will have fun creative angles another time, I think. For our first sunken project, I'm gonna play it safe. And make sure that we actually can execute this properly. Okay, I hope that's 90 degrees. Once again with this game, it's hard to tell. Like, I feel like this isn't. It's fine. No one in our city needs to know that everything is off. Okay. Let's see. Actually, on the subject, so earlier I was saying that my hard drive died and everything, right? And then that sort of encouraged me to revisit a lot of files that were on my drives. Because I'll be upfront, I'm not the best at staying on top of my files. There are too many. I feel like it's also just the nature of my work. It's that when you start piling up footage from work and stuff, oh my goodness me, it takes up so much space. There's so many files to deal with, and then by the time, like, so my issue with my whole file backing up situation, right, is that I don't have like an official backup system for my files, because I actually just can't afford them right now. Because, like, context, a 5 to 10 minute YouTube video that I would do for like a cooking demonstration takes up maybe 100 to 200 gigabytes. And there was a point in which if I do a retainer arrangement, like if I'm running someone's YouTube channel, they would want the video every week or every 2 weeks. And so, like, you can imagine how quickly, if you are going to save backups, it takes up your space. And so I was just living off, like, I could barely afford my actual working drives to, like, work with these files, like, let alone have backups and then let alone have duplicates, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do, like, a 3-layer of saving where you have your actual file, your backup file, and then a duplicate of the backup file. I don't know how people can afford it, because that's so much to do. But yeah, so I only got as far as, like, having your working file and an extra drive for when you're putting things aside for now, you know. And then everything crashed, which was fun. But yeah, so hold on, let me see. So while I was just looking through all of my old files, I came across all of my, like, photos I was taking on trips. And I used to be very good at, like, but let me, there has to be a better way for me to align this. Also, the other thing I need to be mindful of is the heights need to be there. Okay, so we're gonna start with 282. Wait, it's 282 point, let's say 7. So 282.2.3. We'll go with that first. Yeah, so I used to be quite good at posting my photos on Instagram. Like, just photos I take in general and stuff. And, like, I went through a phase of just not knowing whether I wanted to do that, because it started feeling a bit like, why am I just putting it on Instagram? Like, what's the point? Is it just for the clout? Is it just, like, to show off, like, oh, look at me with my photos, that sort of thing? And then I just kind of fell off it. But, like, last year, I kind of wanted to get back into it as a way to... It's not even so much being like, oh, look at my photos. It's that, to me, it's a form of storytelling that I can do, that I just wanted to kind of get into. And so I posted a bit, and I kind of fell off it because I got busy at work. And then, with the drive dying, it kind of got me looking at my photos again and being like, there's a lot of things here that I could be, like, sharing. That might be that might just be interesting. Like, there's no objective to actually, like, sharing it. And then as I thought about it, I was like, okay, actually, there's also footage from some of the projects I've done that are kind of storytelling focused, because there were a few videos I did last year that were very, like, documentary style. Oh, let's do this. Okay. And, like, they could be used in, like, a photo style feed where it's just using, like, footage that looks interesting and stuff. And so it's like, oh, actually, if I put this together, it could fulfill the storytelling aspect of, like, oh, I just want to, like, have a space where I can, like, I don't know, just show the stuff that I've taken. But also, given that I do like freelance work, my gosh, I can't multitask today. This is the effect of a 2 a.m. sleep, everyone. On top of the storytelling thing, it can be a way for potential clients to see, it's like, oh, this is how he puts together a story or footage and stuff. And so maybe that fits the style that I want for my project, so maybe I'll get in touch with him. So yeah, maybe I should start posting it so that there's at least some like more recent examples of how my editing style represents the things I do nowadays. Because otherwise, a lot of my stuff on the feed, like, it's very old. And I feel not representative of the style of work I do now. So yeah, because of that, we've organized some stuff. I've like managed to put some stuff together, and I've actually been very happy with the style that I edited it with this time. Like, it's the first time where I really feel like the style of the text and the colors and stuff are more like the colors I want. Like, it's the style I actually was hoping to get for the longest time, but never really figured out. Like, in the past, whenever I did the color grading and stuff, I kind of relied more on this app called VSCO. And you can do your own like fine-tuning of the stuff, but most of that like app revolves around the filters that come with it. And so you kind of like do that balance of filters plus your editing, but I just felt the colors were always very muddy or like just too harsh or something. And so this time around, I decided to actually like look and try and follow like a guide of here's how you can do it from scratch. Like, if you follow like certain steps in Photoshop, in my case it's Affinity, because Adobe does not need my money, quite frankly. You'll be able to like kind of achieve a look that you like, and then you can adjust it from there. And so when I tried that, it actually worked quite well. So like for the first time, I feel like the blacks in the photos that I'm doing are actually... Oh no, why is it always the wrong way? The blacks that I've been like struggling with for the longest time actually look right. And so I'm very happy with that. Okay. We'll do 2 of this first, and then we see how there's like greenery in there. I kind of want to figure out how we can adjust that in our layout here. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Here we go. Paste. Oh, that one wasn't locked. We have to actually keep on top of that. Very important. Paste. Wrong. Oh no. Wait, okay, I need to move this. Okay, the steps are copy first, paste, and move. Okay, here we go. Once you get into momentum, it's easier. There we go. Copy, lock, paste, move. Here we go, it's working. Copy, oh wait, no. Copy, lock, paste, move. Okay, good. We managed to get the staircase done quite quickly, actually. This isn't even actually the staircase. This is like the part where you would sit. Because you see how there's like the deeper steps, if you will. For context, the person is that big. Even then, these steps are a bit huge. Could afford getting even smaller, but the good thing about this is we can then do a little... Okay, I'm gonna... Let's see how we're gonna achieve this. I'm gonna put a few... just like this. Okay, raise all of them. 1, 2. 1, 2. So they are little blobs. Oh, I hope these are the ones that I can change color. Did not really... Okay, good. I was almost gonna be like, we've placed the wrong ones. Okay, then we place all of this, all of this. Right, so we have the little blocks here. Ooh. Now I'm wondering whether I should place greenery in these or just leave them as actual seats. Because the tricky thing... Oh. Oh, I thought it was like an upside down thing. I need like... Okay, you'll do. I'll just use you as the greenery in this case. Okay, there we go. Then, oh actually that's quite nice. Then we put the trees. So this one... I have some patience. Yeah, no, this is... I'm pushing through this, to be honest. It's not something I would normally want, like, be like, oh yes, amazing, I'll do this. It's a lot of... Hold up. Let me... Oh my gosh, I can't even tell what the tree is. Yeah, it's not... I wouldn't call this fun at the moment. But I'm like, I can't just keep saying like, oh, I want to design it and then not actually design something, so I have to do it. So, yeah, not the best part of the process. I think when we actually see it come together, it's great. And then maybe it'll be like, okay, at least we like put in the effort to allow it to come together. But yeah, this is not the part of the building that I particularly enjoy. Okay, so I feel like the trees maybe are too much. We'll see once the rest of the space is in. Okay, then... Ooh. That bridge, okay, the bridge has to go that way. I'm wondering whether we should have an entrance this way as well, or not. I'm leaning towards no. Okay, at most, what we could do is, there are these stairs. Let's save as well, because there was a lot of placing. 10-3. Here. There are these stairs, that functional stairs thing, that we've used before in that train station build over there, this thing. But we have to get the one that says path, specifically. Path. Here we go, this thing. Okay, so if we place this down... Let me think. I'll put it this way. The reason why I'm putting it this way instead of here is that I want this bit. Where's this? They have this like deck thing. This thing. Okay. Here. This can be a... Actually, wait. We should do it this way. Lock. This shall be a little stage where people can just... I don't know, you can organize events. Do stand-up comedy routines, broadcast streams. It's a very versatile space. There we go. Okay. Maybe it's a bit near. And maybe it could even be a like an asymmetrical stage. I think with that, we would need walls. Like... Okay, wait, place some first. I don't have patience. Yeah, it's not... I wouldn't recommend this for anyone. Like, don't play City Skylines the way I'm playing it. unless you genuinely want to. Like, do it the way we do with vanilla. Because, yeah, this is... It's at a point where it's not even, like, you're not exactly playing a game anymore, you're just kind of like building. You're treating this more like a tool if you're playing this way. It just so happens that it's something I'm willing to put myself through, but I would not recommend it for the general audience to do. Because it's definitely tedious. Also, this staircase concerns me. Why is it leading? 290. Oh my. Oh no. Are you global or local? This is not good. Hold up. 0. Oh my. 90? 0? Okay, I'm very concerned for this staircase, but... I do not trust the numbers that the game is saying. Okay. Oh, and a bit lower. That's the staircase. Right, so I have to somehow connect this with here. I guess like an angle is enough. So copy, paste, bring this over, rotate this way. Okay. Maybe there can be like a garden thing here. I don't know, what would be... Oh, we could have a little cafe kiosk thing at the top, maybe. In which case, should I do like layering? Because I just don't want... Okay, let's keep it. Once again, given that this is our first attempt, I don't want to go like too much with layers and stuff now. How do I rotate you? Okay, it's not exactly even, but it's fine. Flatten this terrain here. Oh, yeah, let's actually use this thing. Oh no, the stairs! I didn't lock it. Oh! It's done it again, it's done it again. Okay, that wasn't as bad this time, but yeah. Don't move stairs. You're the most precarious one out of all of it. And yet you keep moving. Okay, so... That wasn't as hard as of a fix, thankfully. Okay. So that's the land. Align it to this. Okay, then... This area can have a little... Ooh, I don't know which one we can put. Oh? Is it like a park prop? Ah, okay, here we go. Stadium. Oh, what is this? Not that. Oh, no. We used it at the other part of Montai. What was it? Wait, we are playing Montai. Let's just go back to the other side. I used it at the cultural and creative part. This thing. What are you? UK garden room. Okay. There we go. We use one of those. UK garden room. Here we go. Okay, so... let's say this way, and we will do this. And oh, actually we can extend it. So that will be, yeah, we'll make it like a large enough cafe area. There, a double like deck area. That counts. Although that bit is a bit weird. We will pretend that there is no gap in the middle there. Maybe. I can't be bothered to fix it. It's fine. Okay, so cafe there. It's not actually even with the floor, which is not good. Oh no, actually I think it's just a case of, yeah, it's this thing. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Flat floor. Then we can... Oops. Have flooring. I think I got some new... Oh, what's this? Are you like wooden floors? You are, but you're the wrong color. So, not this one. What flooring do we have? We've got a lot of British flooring. British inspired, French, more French. What would be a cafe looking floor? These are the sorts of things that you don't really notice when you're out and about. And then you do a build like this and you realize that, oh, actually I should have been paying attention. Why didn't I? Okay, so that first. Then... Okay. I'll have to live with that because the tiles are just the wrong way around. But not my fault, it's the game's fault. And so we shall live with it. You are grey. Okay, I'm gonna go with this grey for, there we go, all of these. There is a door there. I kind of don't want to use it. Like, I want this area to just be, like, greenery. We can have a clothesline, that counts, right? Oh, we could hide it with a hedge. That's another thing we can do. Don't know if we would want that, though. Okay, I will put a hedge here. How about that? So, that way you can still see... Oh no, they're all the different heights. That's not good. It's cause City Skylines has this tool where it like snaps to the height of other surfaces, which is fine usually, but then it creates situations like that, where it's not great. Okay, I'm hoping, because right now I am not sure how this is looking, I'm hoping that putting some like greenery will make this more convincing. Oh my gosh, and it's doing that thing again. There we go. Okay, so bushes there. To answer my question right now, I'm not sure. It looks... Is it blending in? I'm not sure. It's okay, we keep going first. We can always change it. Can I have a larger oak tree, please? Whoa. Ask for a large oak tree and it delivers. Definitely. Okay. Oh my gosh. What's happening? Let me just place down a tree peacefully, game. Okay. Then another one. A young one as well, maybe? Just so... Essentially, we're trying to now build up the greenery around this space so that... looks more grown in, as opposed to just random structures sitting in open space. Which it currently looks like, so I'm concerned. And do we have fences that I can use? Don't know if this game has it yet. Okay, there's walls. Oh, fences. But see, those don't look very nice. Those look very... I mean, I could put more hedges, but I kind of want something that looks a bit different. Okay, what are these? We've got pergolas. Also known in some circles as pergolas. These walls are also not quite what I'm going for. Short metal railing. I don't like that it has those. Oh, and it doesn't even show up. Why though? Oh, okay, there we go. Now that's showing up. Oh, and it's all over the place. Not good. Can I even, like, get to them? Help! Okay. We're fine. Oh, it was so high up. This will not stay, I think. I like it as a fence, it just doesn't fit this area. Thank you, Rai, we appreciate it. Okay, like once I step back, I think once we do a bit more of these greenery stuff, I do believe it will look okay. Can we have something that's a bit more like orangey? I'm pretty sure some of you turn orange. Oh, but it's winter, I don't know if it will. Oh well, okay, we keep... Oh, there's our fences just down below here. Okay. Makes sense. How did they border off? Sorry, I need to like zoom this in again. They border it off with a railing. I don't have that option in this game. So I think we need to... Size 3. Okay, there has to be a slimmer version of that. This thing. Okay, so we use this. And what I will do now is rotate 90? No! Oh no, help. 99. 0. Okay, good. Lower you. Move you this way. I wonder if I should angle it. So like this. This is where if I was good at like numbers and calculations, I would know the angle of the staircase and then adjust it accordingly. Unfortunately, I'm not quite that person. So we shall go by the wonderful theory of estimation to achieve what we're trying to do. I don't know what we're trying to do actually at this point. Okay, that works. I am satisfied with this solution. Ta-da! It works. Convincing. Just have a skateboarder go down this. It'll be definitely a safe feature of a public space. No parents will complain about it. It's fine. Okay, lock this. Have I locked everything? Yes. Copy this. Paste. Uh-oh. And then now we need to make it flat again. Okay. Over here. Whoop. Oh, but I wish it didn't go all the way here. Okay, it's fine. Copy. Paste. There. Okay. That is the little... I actually quite like it in totality. What fancy language? Totality. Not just fingers, toes too. Then over here. Okay, wait, before I add this, let's figure out how the rest of this is going to integrate. So, right now, we've got this, like, surfaced area. That makes sense. I want to... So, we've got that storefront thing, right? Or even, we don't have to do a storefront. We can do... one of these. So, underneath, this is S4. S4... T3, okay, 3, 2, 4. Do we have a 3, 2, 3? 3, 2. I see every combination but what I need. 3, 2, 3. Here, okay, there we go. That's what we shall use. Then, so what I'm trying to do now is the part of the reference where underneath there's actually shops. I actually feel like there might be better variants of the thing I'm using. Okay, then there was that funny little stadium asset. There was like glass, but not really glass. Concrete. Actually, are any of these glass? No, these are all concrete. Might be useful for the train tracks though, now that I look at it. But we can't use it now. The stadium should be this one actually. Is it not? It's not. Oh? Where is it? Here. Okay, these funny things made of greenhouse. Oh, that's okay, very big. Oh, very big as well. Where are the smaller ones? We had them earlier. Large, medium. Large. Where are the smalls? Everything. Oh, okay. What's this? Canopy vertical. Oh my gosh, what are these things? They're just the bus shelters. So funny. Large. Everything's large. Okay, you know what? I will work with this one. We just have to be creative in our placement. This is so funny. I don't think this would work for a shop front. Actually, wait, if I rotate it no. If I rotate it this way enough. So what are we doing with our lives, everyone? Okay, that might work. I wouldn't have gone with that as an actual choice. Okay, you know what? Wait, just... The vertical one at least. Okay, let me use this one instead. Goodbye round one, unfortunately. Not in this situation. Down this way. Okay, rotate you. You should be okay actually for use as a window treatment because it's not as angular. Oh, okay, wait, that bit. Can I rotate you a bit more? I worry that the top bit here will stick out. But okay, that seems to work okay. There. So glass claddings, then we shall see. So a shop could be hidden there somehow. And then this section essentially can be shops. And then if we can somehow pretend, let me keep this going. Copy, paste. No, wrong. Oh my gosh, now we've lost one. Paste. Bring you this way. Okay, then paste. Bring you this way. So if this one once again, we're at that weird angle where it's somehow not 90 degrees. Oh no, we messed up. 283. Okay, paste this one back. So let's say there is technically an entrance somewhere here. Oh, are you that high? Okay. Okay, but yeah, there will be like a little rabbit hole here that would allow you to somehow walk into the fancy underground train station area thing that we don't have a name for or an idea of. But the citizens here probably do. Because they will have to live with it, unlike us. We're just here pretending that they exist. You know, citizenship here is a make-believe concept. Although, citizenship anywhere is a make-believe concept. Okay, then... Oh no, I moved that pillar. Okay, it's fine. We'll just pretend. Then, can I get one more of these funny glass things? I don't think there's a spall in it. Okay, you know what? That one won't be glass. That one will just be like what we did for the train station. A giant black wall. And then people will just walk into it and be happy with their directional decisions. And we will embrace and accept that. Here we go. Make believe because it's probably affordable rent. I don't know actually. I feel like if this was a real city, given how small the like place is and how limited the housing will be, I don't think it will be an affordable place to live. But we will try our best to make it at least nice to live. Yeah, but it probably will be like Hong Kong. But we will make sure that legislation is enforced where you cannot have shoebox apartments in this place. So every house will have like minimum standards. Yeah. So we follow the political philosophy of keeping your standards low and your hopes high in this city. That counts, I'm sure. Okay, yeah. There we go. Rabbit hole. Into, as Elsa says, into the unknown. With music. Obviously not gonna sing it. Oh dear. Okay, so much for me being like, oh, let's stick to 2.5 hour streams. I did not realize we passed our usual time. Okay, let me finish this. And then we can consider leaving for the day. But yes, thank you to everyone who has been here chatting or lurking. I appreciate it. Today's one was definitely very complicated in terms of what we're achieving. So, ooh. I completely understand if this one was a bit much to have witnessed. But we do need to get this done as part of this city. And so sometimes we will have to embrace difficulty. Talking to myself mainly at this point. Just so that you can actually, you know, progress in the city. But still, what an achievement that we've survived 10 episodes of doing this. What an achievement that this game is surviving. Like, other than maybe 4 episodes in where it was the disaster zone, now it's been okay. To be fair, it's currently like summer break with the developers, and so they haven't been putting out updates. I don't know whether things will be stable once they get back into work. I hope it will, for the sake of this series. Wow, look at it. Look at that, like, area. That's all you have to say. That area. Okay, and then for a start, we can obviously expand this in future, but oh no, wrong texture. Don't like that one. Replace. Oh no! I didn't save. Really? When I just said like, oh, it's a nice stable thing. Okay, wait, let's open the game. Just so I know where we left off. Oh, I need to implement this, what do you call it? So, Grey Noise does a game crash counter. And so, at first I was just a bit like, okay, nowadays it doesn't seem to be crashing. But I see how slowly and choppily his game runs. And so in his case, I was like, okay, I see why. But we've been good so far. Okay, give me a moment, everyone. Let me link this. Transform, fit screen. Let's see how far into the half an hour's autosave the game got. But at least I have an idea of like what we need to do when I have to redo it. Okay, game is loading. Let's see. Okay, but this will take a while. You know what? We're gonna do some more words. There's not as many of us, I think, right now, so it might be trickier to do. But that's the fun of it. What was it? Wordsonstream.gg. Okay, there we go. We'll have more. Oh, host restart. Sure. This one? I guess that works. Continue. Exit? Does this work? Okay, yes, it does. Right. So while the game loads, because it takes a while for it to all load up, let's see. It's probably just gonna depend on like me at this point. But I don't I don't even see a single word. I don't see any word. Oh no, the panic. Nai? Does that count as a word? Oh, Nai counts as a word. Okay, it does. So, we've got Nai. We've got... Okay, let's do it systematically. If we start with a C... C-H-I-C? Chic? Chin? Rice found chin? Coin? Is there coin? Oh, coin's a thing. Okay, I'll do it. Oh no, I'm locked. I can't do anything. See, this is the tricky part. When you don't have too many players, the moment one of you is locked, you're done for. I'm surprised coin isn't a thing. Maybe you just type too fast. Let's try. Okay, yeah, it was typed too fast. Nah. What's that really long word? G-O-G... Gino? What? Gnocchi what? Oh my gosh. Would not have gotten that word. Well, I mean, that's enough to keep going. So I'm satisfied. The game needs more time anyway, so... I can't get any more words, I think. Ginger? Inch. Wow. I think that's good enough. Wonderful. I love that now we have this game. Because if I didn't have this, I wouldn't have known what to do. Okay, we're advancing one level. Hopefully I can contribute a bit more. Right, let me see if there's... Is there like a difficulty thing here? There isn't. Okay, next. Let's see. Roll. Don't lock me. Oh no, it's locking me. That's not good. Fold. Refold? Is that a word? Oh, refold's a word? Defold? No. Folder. So it locks everyone after you've answered one correctly. So I kind of explained it wrongly earlier. Every time you get a correct answer, it locks you until the next time it unlocks. Then you can type again. I think Lord would have worked, but because you were locked earlier. There you go. Roller? No, there's only one L. Roll might be a... Oh no, I've done roll. Dole? Dole's a banana brand. Yep, okay. Ooh, okay, we need one more 5-letter word. Fredole. I swear, is Fred a word? Let's try Fred. I don't think Fred's gonna be a... Older? Wow. Door? Nope. Fled? Wow. I've run out of things to offer. Okay, well, we've made it once again, so that's good. Okay, hold on, let me check on the game. Okay, it has loaded. Autosave at 20. Okay, we were... Let me load the game. Okay, we'll just have this in the background, why not? That's the sound. Because we can come back to it. Ooh, okay. We were at the fence. We were at that fence that I didn't like. So I think the entire side here. Yep, okay. So I lost this bit, essentially. Okay, that's not too bad, because I can just get this bit back. Right? Anything else we lost? No, yeah, we're fine. Oh no, okay, wait. Back to the game. I forgot it was doing that. I know the word. Nature. There we go. We've got... Rate? I can't say anything, I'm locked. Okay, but I'm good with the game, so I will just save it while we're doing this, while I'm locked. And then I'll work on it off stream and then we'll come back next time. Hello, Wooden Rose! Join in! Feel free to guess words. Okay, so I've saved that. We'll just like close the game, I guess. Join in! Guess words with us. Rate. Oh, rune! Lovely. What is a 5-letter word that is in here? Rant! True and rant. What would be a 5-letter word? I can't see it. I think tuna's correct. But okay, now try again. Oh my gosh, renut? Return! No, there's only one R. Ah. Tear. Okay, I'm doing tuna. There we go. Ooh, can we get one more 4-letter word? There is... If we had an I... Okay, we made it. If we had an I, it would have been urinate. Tear. Eater? 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 No. Turn. There we go. Oh, I'm locked. Tuner. Oh, okay. That makes sense. The delay doesn't work as well on YouTube versus Twitch. I remember this being like better on Twitch when it comes to the like delay. Okay, but we are moving to the next level. Everyone's on the board now. Here we go. I know. Volume. Yay. Okay. So now for the simpler words. Like Vumelo. Oh, I know. Hold on, I have to wait. Oh, okay, right, got it. That's fine. That was the word I was queuing up. Move. The mule. Oh wait, no. What says it? Mole and mule. Okay. Oval? No. Is vule a word? Nope. Vol is the word, but vule isn't. Okay. Ovlo? We've got mule, right? Okay, blah, blah, blah. There is something in between mole and move. M-O-L-M? Mommy? Mom? Molu? Move? Mom? What would be in between mole and move? M-O. M-O. There's no other word. M-O-U-O? What is this word? It's not going well. I'm fixating over what is in between mole and move that is made up of these letters. I don't know. Also, what is a velo? What is a mo? Wow, 3 levels. I've never heard of, like, all of these words. That makes no sense. But I should also look at how many points Rai has once again. Okay, at this point, this has sleek car. Rails. Reslack. Oh, rails isn't a word, okay. Oh no, one of these are fake. Leo? Let's see if L-E-E-R works. Okay, so R is a real letter. L-E-E and R. So S-A or C is wrong. Sail. Let me try that once I'm unlocked. Race works. Okay, I think S is the wrong letter. Let me try sail. Yep, S is fake. Wow, I can't form any words that's not with S. But real should work then. No. Oh, okay, no, it does work. Cereal! Oh my gosh, now I'm hungry. Real will work, I guess. Spelt the same way. Yep. There's so many other words. Seer? Wait, S is the wrong letter, right? Clear? Clear! Clear? Does clear work? Yes! Hello, Riley! We are distracting ourselves because my game crashed. Join in if you'd like. Type in chat if you see something. Okay, we just about made the next level. Gosh, so many 4-letter words in that. Okay, 1 level. Let's see if we go past. What were we earlier? Level 10? Okay. Let's try. Wow, stream's going a bit long. Science! I see science. Does science work? Science does not work because there's only 1 C in this collection, so I was a bit enthusiastic. Chinese? I doubt that would be the word. Yeah, no. Okay, one of the letters I just typed is fake. I think C is fake. Nice. No, C is real. Riley has the C. Incense. Okay. So H is fake. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think H is fake. Oh wait, shine doesn't work then. Scene. Oh no, scene's been done. Sign, well done. Niece. How many S's are there? There's only... Nieces? Is that a word? Nieces! Yes! And we've got... five letters. Snices? Nices? I don't think nices is a word, is it? Ins. Inch doesn't work because there's a H. I wonder if this counts. Oh, it does. Okay. So it's very selective as to what counts as a name versus not. Because like on the other stream, I saw Twitter and it was accepted. Like, why Twitter? Cine. Nice. Science? I've never heard of that word. Oh, sins! Science? Oh my gosh. Oh, we've passed our previous level. We're gonna be at level 11, I think. Okay, Riley's on the board now. Hooray. We've got all of that. Yeah, I didn't see the sins. It's when it's scrambled like that, you don't see the words. Which I guess is the point. Gaff? Gaff is not a word. Glue! Glue. Oh my gosh, wait. Glue. Okay, so... maybe A is the fake or another G is a fake. Glug? I'm gonna try glug. Okay, if glug works... there's so many G's. Glug and gauge. Leaf isn't working, so maybe it's F. Algae? Okay, it does not work. A-L-G-A-E. A-L-G... oh, okay, there's only one A. Oh. Wow! Luggage. Amazing. Yeah, it's a bit delayed. Compared to... I've used this on Twitch before. It does a better job at being, like, more on time. So... but it tries its best. We try our best. Gauge... gaggle. Okay, we are moving to the next round. Golf. Oh, because F is the fake, Riley. So nothing with F will work. But I don't have any other words. G-A-G-G? Does that work? Oh, it works! I don't even know what that means. Wow, okay, we're still going. Level 13. Okay, at this rate, it's a 24-hour stream, everyone. Goodness me. Glag. Okay, let's see. I don't know at which point it changes to a... oh no. Well, fast. Feast? I'm gonna try feast. Okay, one of those letters isn't. Tats. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Because Riley was locked earlier. No, I think F is the fake letter again. Stats. Please be stats. Please be hidden S. Oh no. What other word would it be? Tats? Tatts? Because that's like a short form for a tattoo, right? What can you form of these words? Set. Set? What would the hidden letter be? The hidden letter is kind of ruining it for us. A test. It's an E. Okay. Test. Taste. Someone do taste. Can I do taste? Okay. What else can I do? There is nothing else. Testy? Oh no, I should not. Please don't show up on the. I'm gonna try again. No, okay, mine doesn't work. It's fine. Teats, okay. We're not making it. Oh, and it all went wrong at testy. Oh, okay, we did. That's the best we've done. Level 13. Oh dear. Maybe if it had an extra S. Wow, you've got 200 stars, right? That's crazy. Okay, wait, we need to stop it from continuing. Okay, switch off. Oh dear, okay. I actually quite like this as part of our, like, things on stream. Oh dear me. Okay, but yes, I think we'll have to call it. I'm half an hour past the time I'm supposed to be stopping my stream. And anyway, the game crashed, so it's not like we're gonna go back and like build it. So thank you again to everyone for dropping by, for chatting, lurking, playing the games. We will be back. Oh, actually, no. We'll be back next weekend because Wednesday is gonna be a bonus stream. For those of you who are members, we're going to be checking out Tales of the Shire. So I will be seeing whether or not I actually like it. Because I'm not sure. So, but yeah, in the meantime, have a good rest of your weekend, everyone. We will see you whenever we see you. Stay safe, stay well. Oh, also thank you to Rai, the mod Rai, for modding. And yeah, so we'll see you then. Stay safe, stay well. We'll see you.